dichromate. So dichromate preparation property is important. And last compound in the D block elements is KMnO4. If this compound finished, this D block elements will be finished. Tomorrow we will start the new chapter F block, small chapter. It is 2 periods class. Next, R of deciding KMnO4, second compound. Right, nothing more easy only. Potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate KMnO4. Anyhow, these are not in syllabus, but sometimes go through these questions because objective they will ask. Potassium permanganate. Right, learning notes. It is obtained from pyrolusite ore. It is obtained from pyrolusite ore, MnO2. So comparatively you should remember, dichromate is obtained from chromite ore. Chromite ore formula FeOCr2O3. KMnO4, potassium permanganate, is obtained from pyrolusite ore. So chemical name is manganese dioxide. Ore name is pyrolusite. Chemical name manganese dioxide. Ore name pyrolusite. Next line. Manufacturing of KMnO4. Next line. Manufacturing of KMnO4 from pyrolusite involves two steps as follows. Write down step 1. Conversion of step 1. Dichromate 3 steps here, 2 steps. Complete memory based reactions. Step 1. Conversion of pyrolusite into potassium manganate. In the first step we got potassium manganate. Second step potassium permanganate into potassium manganate. That is the side heading. Here you have write down the reaction. When pyrolusite ore is fused joined with KOH in the presence of air or oxidizing agents like KNO3. So in the first step, this pyrolusite ore is treated with KOH in the presence of oxidizing agent. This KNO3 provides oxygen, or in the presence of air. Then it converting into K2MnO4 potassium manganate and byproduct is H2O. This is potassium manganate. With color also you should remember, green color compound it is. If you are removing the 2 potassiums, we have to write MnO4 minus manganate ion. If you are removing these 2 potassiums in any compound, first part positive part, second part negative part, crisscross method, 2 comes as power. MnO4 minus manganate ion. So in the first step, this pyrolusite converting into potassium manganate. Next, step 2. Finish the reaction. Step 2. The formed potassium manganate. Undergo disproportionation reaction. Just 1 minute. In first year redox reaction we studied. Disproportionation reaction is the reactions in which same element undergo both oxidation and reduction. If same element undergo oxidation and reduction, such type of reactions are known as disproportionation reaction. The formed potassium manganate undergo disproportionation reaction in acidic medium or neutral medium. In acidic medium or neutral medium to form potassium permanganate. To form potassium permanganate. So in step 2, the formed potassium manganate. So I am taking ionic equation because ionic equations are faster reactions. Step 2, the formed MnO4 minus 2 undergo disproportionation in acidic medium or neutral medium. Disproportionation is same element undergo oxidation and reduction. It forms MnO4 minus, it is nothing but KMnO4, potassium permanganate. If we are removing this minus, put K plus, potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate plus MnO2. Whenever H and O there, H2. Why it is a disproportionation reaction is, if you are considering the oxidation state, manganese we don't know, X. Each oxygen minus 2, 4 oxygens are there, minus 8 equal to minus 2, X equal to what? Plus 6. Here manganese, in first thing we calculated, X minus 8 equal to minus 1, X equal to plus 7. Here manganese, X minus 4 equal to 0, X equal to plus 4. Therefore here 6 becomes 7, oxidation. 6 becomes 4. Oxidation number decrease means reduction. Oxidation number increase means oxidation. Hence here, same element manganese simultaneously undergoes oxidation and reduction. Hence it is known as disproportionation reaction. It is known as disproportionation reaction. Just for balancing purpose, I am taking 3 manganese, 3 moles of MnO4 minus 2. 3 and 3 into 4 12. 2 into 4 8. 8 plus 2 10. Multiplied by 2, 4H plus. So write down the equation. Why it is known as disproportionation? Same with manganese undergoes oxidation and reduction. Completed? Next thing you have to write down note. Next thing you have to write down note. Commercially, KMnO4 is obtained. Commercially, KMnO4 is obtained by the electrolytic oxidation of potassium manganate, in alkaline medium. See here, in previous 2 steps, in the first step we got potassium permanganate, potassium manganate, KTMnO4. So the formed potassium manganate undergo oxidation. So whenever through this formed potassium manganate, MnO4 minus 2, it is nothing but from K to MnO4. So your names you should remember. So just for understanding purpose, I am considering KMnO4, K2MnO4. Both are somewhat similar formulas. KMnO4 means potassium permanganate. One potassium is there, permanganate. 2 potassiums are there, manganate. Potassium manganate to potassium permanganate. So we want to prepare potassium permanganate from potassium manganate. So this is potassium permanganate, this is potassium manganate. So in the first step, potassium manganate is formed. Through this, whenever current is passed, electrolytic oxidation, whenever current is passed in alkaline medium, whenever current is passed in alkaline medium, what happens is this anion migrates towards anode. In electrochemistry we studied, whenever current is passed, cation migrates towards cathode, anion migrates towards anode. Therefore, at anode, in first year and second year electrochemistry also we studied, at anode oxidation taking place, at cathode reduction taking place. In electrochemistry we studied anox to radicate. Anox means anode oxidation, radicate reduction potassium cathode. So whenever current is passed through this potassium manganate at anode, it loses one electron. Loss of electron is nothing but oxidation. Hence it is a oxidation process, and it becomes MnO4 minus. MnO4 minus is nothing but KMnO4. So with the help of this electrolytic oxidation also we are preparing KMnO4. Write down this equation. Why we wrote anode? Whenever electrolysis is taking place, anode and cathodes are there. So anion always migrates towards anode. MnO4 minus to anode. Therefore it involves at anode. Cation, cathode. At anode always loss of electron. Loss of electron is nothing but oxidation. Anox, radical and electrochemistry we studied. So this is commercial preparation. Finished now? Next, physical properties. Put a side heading. Physical properties of KMnO4. Physical properties of KMnO4. Write down first one. This KMnO4 present in our chemistry lab, it is a salt. It is a dark purple color solid. Write down. It is a first point. It is a dark purple color solid. It is a dark purple color solid. Within the writing or write down almost black. Dark purple color solid. Within the writing or write down almost black. Next, point number 2. Anyhow, physical property is not important. It is moderately soluble in cold water. It is moderately soluble in cold water. Moderately soluble in cold water, but fairly soluble in hot water. But fairly soluble in hot water. But fairly soluble in hot water. Next, point number 3. Aqueous solution of KMnO4. When KMnO4 dissolved in water, it gets pink color. Aqueous solution of KMnO4 appears in pink color. Aqueous solution of KMnO4 appears in pink color. Aqueous solution of KMnO4 appears in pink color. Next, put a side heading. Chemical properties. These chemical properties important for objective exam. Write running notes, easy only. Chemical properties. Here, 2 types of chemical properties are there. One is action of heat, second one oxidizing properties. Just like potassium dichromate. First one, action of heat. Complete memory based. Action of heat. When KMnO4 is strongly heated. Action of heat. When KMnO4 is strongly heated, it converting into K2MnO4 plus MnO2 plus oxygen. Names and colors also you have written. 2 potassiums, 2 manganese, 8 oxygens. It is potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate. It is a dark purple color, or simply you write purple color or pink color. This is potassium manganate. Potassium manganate, green color. Potassium manganate, green color. So action of heat. Next, very important second property, oxidizing property. Based on oxidizing properties only they are asking questions in objective exam. Second one, oxidizing properties. Oxidizing properties. Just 1 minute. Put a side heading oxidizing properties. Previously we studied potassium dichromate oxidizing properties. Potassium dichromate acts as oxidizing agent generally in acidic medium, but KMnO4 acts as the oxidizing agent in all three media. It acts as oxidizing agent in acidic medium, basic medium, and neutral medium. Neutral medium is nothing but dilute alkaline medium. Dilute alkaline medium. Right on. KMnO4 act as oxidizing agent. KMnO4 act as oxidizing agent. KMnO4 act as oxidizing agent in acidic medium. In acidic medium, strongly basic medium, and neutral medium, within the bracket you have written down or dilute alkaline medium. So in all three media it acts as oxidizing agent, but in our syllabus for PU and objective, anyhow for PU not there. In our syllabus only acidic medium and neutral medium reactions are there in textbook, that we should practice. Only two medium. So first one today side heading in acidic medium. In acidic medium. Today side heading acidic medium. Just like dichromate reactions. So here I will do the only reactant and product, remaining balancing equation you can practice in study hour. Just like dichromate, yesterday already we taught, then you will get practice. In acidic medium, there you are write down. KMnO4 act as oxidizing agent in acidic medium. KMnO4 act as oxidizing agent in acidic medium because it provides nascent oxygens. It provides nascent oxygens required for oxidation. It provides nascent oxygens required for oxidation. Now you have to write down main equation. KMnO4 oxidizing agent in the acidic medium H2SO4. This is acidified potassium permanganate. Now it converting into MnSO4 plus K2SO4 plus H2O plus nascent oxygens. So it provides nascent oxygens. The liberated nascent oxygens involved in the reaction. That's why it is the oxidizing agent. Just like dichromate. There is no need to remember this. Otherwise, at least this simplified equation you should remember. Ionic form I am writing here. K plus we are removing left side. Right side also K plus we are removing. Therefore, here MnO4 minus. Acidic medium is H plus. For balancing purpose, 5 electrons becomes Mn plus 2 plus 4 H2O. So in acidic medium, in all the reactions, these two are the common byproducts. Just like dichromate, comparatively you should remember. In last class dichromate, what are the common byproducts? Cr plus 3 and H2O. Here Mn plus 1 H2. Again here if I last case small question. In acidic medium, what is the N factor for potassium permanganate? Means here 5. Because N factor what? 7 and 2 become difference what? 5. Below that you have write down note. Then balancing is easy. In acidic medium, then balancing is easy. In acidic medium, can N factor 5. N factor means total change in oxidation number. 7O2 becomes difference is 5. In acidic medium, KMnO4 N factor is 5. In acidic medium, KMnO4 N factor is 5. N factor is 5. Here, one equation I will discuss. Remaining all equations, leave the space in how to fill the space because you should practice. It is just like dichromate. I will give the reactant and product. Remaining all reactions you have to write on your own. Next line you have to write down. It oxidizes. First of all you have to write down like this. Just like dichromate properties only. It oxidizes. Ferrous to ferric. Same. It oxidizes ferrous to ferric. Iodide to iodine. One equation I will discuss. Remaining all same procedure. Iodide to iodine. Next, stannous to stannic. Stannous to stannic. Sulfide to sulfur. Ferrous to ferric. Iodide to iodine. Stannous to stannic. Sulfide to sulfur. Next, sulfide to sulfate. This is sulfide. This is sulfate. Sulfide to sulfate. Next, nitrite to nitrate. NO3 minus. NO2 minus means nitrite. NO3 minus nitrate. Write down. Lastly, oxalate to, here I am writing C2O4 minus to oxalate. Actually, this is coming from oxalic acid H2C2O4. This is previous NEET examples, last year or last before year. That I will discuss every or you can follow the same procedure. Oxalic acid H2C2O4, oxalate 2. If these two hydrogens, if you are removing one, you will get C2O4 minus carbon dioxide. All these you have to keep in box. You should remember ferrous to ferric, iodide to iodine, stannous to stannic, just like dichromate, sulfide to sulfur. Here sulfide to sulfate, nitrite to nitrate, oxide to carbon dioxide. Last one I will discuss. Remaining all same procedure. Finished up? First I will discuss last example because previously remaining all. After that we have to write the reactions. Not now. First I will discuss last reaction. Complete the pair. Now, last one I will discuss. Otherwise I am giving the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one I will discuss. I will for all 6. You have to practice. Now, same procedure just like dichromate. Just like dichromate. Now, acidified potassium permanganate MnO4 minus plus H plus don't write. What I will give time after that. Oxalate C2O4 minus. This is acidified potassium permanganate. First of all, you should remember reactant and product. You have to buy oxalate to carbon dioxide, iodide to iodine, ferrous to ferric, stannous to stannic. First reactant oxalate, product C-wood. So first of all, you have to write down the product C-wood. In all the oxidizing properties of MnO4 in acidic medium, two common byproducts are there, Mn plus 2 and H2. That also you should remember. Because in objective exam they are asking Mn plus 2 and H2. So in the last year or last before year, what they asked is this equation they given. Here they kept A, B, C, X, Y, Z they given. Identify A, B, C, X, Y, Z. So they only given the equation without balancing condition. Now we have to balance. So sometimes how they will ask is when potassium permanganate react with oxalic acid, how many moles of carbon dioxide gas liberated? Then also we have to balance. Now apply the logic. N factor we can identify. Now only you wrote whenever acidified potassium permanganate is there, fixed as 5. Because here 7, that side 2. Difference is 5. 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. Here, oxalate, carbon oxidase state we don't know. We have to find out carbon oxidase state because oxygen both sides same. Which is undergoing change that we have to identify. Carbon we don't know 2x. Each oxygen minus 2. 4 oxygens are there, minus 8 equal to minus 2. X equal to what? Plus 3. Minus 8 comes this side plus 6. Oxidation number always calculated for single atom. Here plus 3. Here carbon oxidase state plus 4. Now, anybody N factor for oxalate? 1. That's silly mistake we are doing. N factor means not 1. Total change in oxidation number. Every year student they are doing the silly mistake that only. In hurry what we are taking is N factor means our teacher got difference check. Not difference, total change. In yesterday class you wrote what is the N factor value? N factor is nothing but total change in oxidation number. Total change in oxidation number means change in oxidation number into number of atoms undergoes that change. Change is what? 1 into. How many atoms undergoes that change? 2 atoms. Therefore 1 into 2, 2. Therefore your N factor 2. Here there is no common factor between 5 and 2. Therefore immediately cross multiplication. Remaining all 6 reactions you have to balance like this. Therefore, 2MnO4 minus plus H plus 5C2O4 minus 2 gives rise to CO2 plus MnS2 plus H2. Now, left hand side, coefficient manganese 2 multiplied by 2. Here carbon how many? 10. First of all, with the help of left hand side coefficient, we can balance right hand side coefficient. 5 into 2, 10. Here also 10. Next, oxygens. 2 into 4, 8. 5 into 4, 20. 28. Left hand side 28. Right hand side 10 into 2, 20. Here multiplied by 8. Hydrogens. 8 into 2, 16. 16. So in last year or last before year NEET exam, just here they mentioned A, B, C, X, Y, Z like that. So then A is 2, B is 16, C is 5 like that. Write down the equation. Important this. Remaining all homework. Finish now. Sometimes they will ask the question like this. When acidified potassium permanganate reacts with oxalic acid, the number of gaseous moles formed are dash. Gaseous moles. Anyhow, H2O not a gas. This Mn plus 2 soil, correct? This gas means CO2 gas. How many moles of CO2 found means 10. Sometimes like that also they will ask the questions. H2O not a gas. Mn plus 2 not a gas. Therefore, how many gas moles found means 10. So, if you are having a grip on the synopsis, in what way they are asking also we are able to answer. First, synopsis is important. Finished? Remaining for all the 6 reactions, leave around 6 lines or 10 lines you can leave. 6 reactions are there, you should balance. Leave the around 10 lines or half page, choice is yours. For writing this one line, cross multiplication another line, 2 lines here. 6 into 2 maximum 12 lines. 10 to 12 lines you have to leave. Next, B. So acidic medium over. Next, B. In neutral medium. In neutral medium. In neutral medium or dilute alkaline medium. Neutral or dilute alkaline medium. Same condition. In neutral medium or dilute alkaline medium or faintly alkaline medium. First one, main reaction you have to write down. One main reaction. KMnO4. Here H2O. Neutral medium is H2O. Here write down MnO2 plus KOH nascent oxygens. So in neutral medium also it provides nascent oxygens. MnO4 minus plus H2O gives rise to MnO2 plus OH minus. So in the presence of water neutral medium, it gives KOH base. The formed KOH further maintains alkaline medium. It forms KOH base. The formed KOH further maintains alkaline medium. If I will ask a small question, in neutral medium, what is the N factor for potassium permanganate? So here manganese is plus 7. Here manganese is plus 7. Therefore, N factor what? Sorry, here plus 4. Sorry. N factor what? 3. Below that you have write down note. Below that you have write down note. In neutral medium or dilute alkaline medium in neutral medium or dilute alkaline medium, N factor for KMnO4 is 3. You should remember acidic medium means 5. Neutral medium means what? 3. Neutral medium means what? 3. N factor 3. Below that you have write down it oxidizes. It means dilute alkaline KMnO4. It oxidizes. Previously some reactions are there, only 3 reactions. It oxidizes. Write down like this: iodide to iodate, iodide to iodate. Next, thiosulfate. One reaction I will discuss, remaining we can practice. Thiosulfate to sulfate. Next, thiosulfate to sulfate. Manganese 2 salts to MnO2. Here one more byproduct is nitric silicon. Manganese salts. Here actually that zinc or ZnSO4 act as catalyst.